feels as though it's a bit of a murky outlook for 2024 when it comes to cybersecurity.
What has happened is that everybody is realizing that cyber attacks are inevitable. And every organization in the world has already been penetrated. And the latest news around China and the US proves that point. So everybody has to think about how do they plan to prepare to recover and be resilient against cyber attacks, be it is nation-state actors or somebody's board in their basement attacking large corporations. And that's the landscape we are looking at for the next year.
Let's spare a thought this holiday season, Caroline, for the CISO or the CIO. And I'm not talking about Chief Investment Officer. Here on Bloomberg Technology, we're talking about Chief Information Officer, right? If something goes wrong, they're the first people you blame in the context of a cyber attack. Bipul, is the CISO, Chief Information Security Officer or CEO, going to be the hero of the C-suite in 2024?
I personally believe that the CIOs and CISOs' job is merging because there is no IT without security. And if you look at the evolution of the job of the CIO is to put together a set of services for the business to reduce the risk. And CISOs plays a major role. But the challenge is that the cyber has emerged to be a big risk. And the couple of latest cases where CISOs have been personally responsible for cyber attacks. So in some ways, they are the heroes as well as they are the victim. So I feel that the discussion has to be reframed where instead of just focusing on preventing attack and stopping attack, CISOs has to be thinking about how do I recover because attacks are inevitable. And that's the landscape.
Understandably, many CISOs and CIOs watch this program. And so if you're out there and you are working at a technology company, give a bit of support this holiday season to your CISO or CIO. Where the attacks are targeting, you talk about sort of edge devices. What we mean is routers, points of vulnerability in IT infrastructure. Why do they focus attacks there?
Attackers are going after the easiest way to enter. In many cases, attackers are not hacking in. They are logging in. They are actually playing with our emotions to get our credentials and then log in and to do the damage. Stopping attack is impossible because there are just so many ways to get in because the volume of data, velocity, variability of the data has gone beyond human comprehension. So the question is, what is the strategy to be able to recover and be resilient against attack? And everybody has to focus on that. That's how the CISOs will succeed, and that's how we'll succeed in the new year.
You're also potentially going to be IPOing in the new year. How's that going?
I mean, we are focused again on building a long-term business. I will leave the IPO to the experts. I can't comment on it.